I got a video. I got 2 short clips I want you to watch.
All right. Excuse me.
You're not excused.
Fuck you. It's fucking Snyder. Why?
Dude, yeah, watch it. Just watch it. Do it.
I rather watch 2 girls in 1 cup with poop in my mouth.
Yeah. Do it for the podcast.
I'll do it for the podcast.
Okay. All right.
I hate you.
Okay.
You know what's funny? I got like some weird baby doll commercial.
Oh, lame.
You ready?
Yarp.
3, 2, 1.
For dark side.
For really? That's a stolen line.
Not impressed.
Yeah, you said it. Stole the words out of my mouth.
I hate that it's all
Stop
clipped up.
doing slow-mo. Fucking Snyder. I don't know what you're showing me, but I'm extremely unimpressed.
It's Superman fucking beating the shit out of Steppenwolf. What do you want? Like, is this not cool as fuck?
No, it's not.
You're a piece of shit. Okay,
It's
all right.
not
Well,
cool.
okay. Well, there's one more I want you to watch, and it's amazing. It's my favorite part of the movie.
I already got this. Like, I watched the fucking recap for like 5 minutes. So, like, I already know how it ended, and I know how this. Spoilers here. At the end of Snyder's cut, they fucking lose. So,
well, they did for like a second.
yeah, like I'm fucking okay with that. But like, overall, like, and I'm fucking tired of the same goddamn Joker conversations.
All right, I sent you one more. We're
It's
gonna
such a
watch this
stupid
one.
trope.
We're gonna.
I gotta add to watch.
Okay, let me know when you're ready. We're gonna watch.
All
This is the
right.
last one, Mikey.
Fucking ready. Here we go.
All right.
3,
3, 2,
2,
1.
1. Yeah, this is where the portal and they failed. Darkseid comes through.
Well, I mean, just watch. Mm.
It's too late. Oh no. He's here.
Oh, you're talking about the Flash scene. I saw this. This is actually one of the only fucking scenes I was impressed with.
It's isn't it? It's just fucking amazing. It's my favorite part of the whole film.
So
That
yeah,
and Superman.
Yeah. No, fuck Superman. Superman's dumb.
No, Superman's so cool.
No, he's not. He's dumb.
Just gotta go faster than the speed of light, far beyond the speed of light. You gotta break the rule, Barry, and you've gotta do it now.
So, like, yeah, this was a really cool moment. I actually saw this and I watched it from this point forward. It was really fucking cool how they did this. And I'm glad they gave Flash a moment to shine.
Yeah.
Because he can fuck you up. I'm sorry. If you, like, he's insane.
Yeah.
Your kid was one of them, Dad.
I don't like the dialogue. It makes no fucking sense for him to be talking here.
Well, he's worried he might die. I mean, he's thinking about his dad.
It would have been in his head.
He's thinking about his dad
But he said it out loud.
So what? Like,
it matters.
No, it doesn't.
It does. Because
You
this
never
could have
had,
been
like-
so much cooler. If they didn't have that and just showed this and that voice, it would have been way cooler. But no.
Like, you've never, like, talked out loud to yourself to hype yourself up, or, like, we all do it. What are you fucking talking about? You're just looking for any reason to hate this movie.
No.
And that music, that Hans Zimmer Junkie XL score, that's undeniably good.
Like I said, this is like the one good fucking scene.
Make your own future. Make your own past.
Again, way cooler if he wasn't moving his fucking mouth.
All right now.
All the cyborg stuff is really good too.
We need
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't.
Like I said, I watched the recap and like 90% of the dialogue just fucking pissed me off. Like most of the dialogue I heard was just so fucking blatantly pointless. And then it didn't need to be 4 fucking hours. They could have cut it down to easily 3. 3 and a half.
I loved it. I loved it.
You're just a DC dick lover. Why'd you leave?
Oh, I thought you left.
No, I'm still here.
Oh, my bad. I don't know why. I don't know why it kicked me out. That was odd.
What the fuck?
Maybe
DC
it
dick lover.
has it been
Stop
an hour?
loving the DC dick.
Has it been an hour?
It's
maybe
been
that's
52
why.
minutes.
Maybe. Okay. Odd. Yeah. That movie was amazing. I loved every
DC
single.
dick lover.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say it's like the best movie ever made or like
Superman's the worst
think
superhero ever.
I think it's definitely probably my favorite superhero movie ever made.
Fuck that.
Maybe except for the exception of like Infinity War and Endgame, just because like those movies have had like 20 movies to build up to, and there was like a lot of payoff, a lot of good moments in those movies. But
I'm
Justice League
curious about
Justice
what's gonna
League
happen.
blows Justice League blows like basically every Marvel movie out of the water.
No, it fucking doesn't. Justice League was literally dog shit.
Well, it wasn't literally dog shit.
No, it was literally dog shit smeared onto a fucking camera lens.
Surprise guest, Zack Snyder. Okay, come on, bud.
I would literally be like, Zack Snyder, you fucking suck dick. Stop making DC movies. Just stop. Go back to making something else, please.
Hashtag restore the Snyderverse.
Hashtag fuck your Snyderverse. Just reboot the entire DC universe and stop making Marvel. Stop trying to do your dark version of Marvel movies on DC and just make DC universe how it's supposed to be. Fucking god damn.
Bro, I don't want DC to do what Marvel does. I think all of the worst DC
That's
movies
exactly
are the
what
ones
they've
that
been doing this whole time.
No, they haven't. The Zack Snyder films are completely different to Marvel films. What are you smoking?
No,
they're totally different.
Color grading doesn't mean that they still have the quippy remarks. They're still.
You cannot compare the Zack Snyder DC films to Marvel movies. They are drastically different. In terms of,
Zack Snyder movies are literally the poor man's MCU.
It's the sophisticated.
They're the poor man's MCU. No,
they're the sophisticated man's
bullshit
superhero movies.
No,
that's a stretch, I know, but like Marvel isn't a paragon of fucking intellectual fucking
no, they're not.
Movie making.
They're not a paragon of it, but like they do it better. They will always do it better, and they
do it differently. I wouldn't say better. Just because they're more popular and make more money doesn't make them better.
I cannot stand what I can't stand the new Batman what fucking soever. And on top of that, the fucking
Ben
Superman
Affleck?
in general is stupid. Ben Affleck.
Well, yeah, I forgot.
I'm
You
looking
don't like
forward to.
you don't like Superman in general, huh?
I fucking don't like. Even in the
Okay.
comics, I fucking hated him.
Well, that's part of the problem right there. I didn't really care for. I didn't like Superman until Man of Steel came out. So
Man of Steel's the worst Superman hero.
I love it.
It was fucking bad. Man of Steel is bad.
Man of Steel is good.
Man of Steel sucks. And then
Man of Steel is
Ben
probably
Affleck. I'm sorry.
arguably
It's not Ben Affleck's fault, but stop being Batman. I'm sorry. Just fucking stop.
he's good as Batman.
No, he's
Like,
not.
I think
Christian Bale did
everybody.
better.
I don't even know if I would agree with that. Christian
Bale
Bale did a fantastic
way
job.
fucking better.
I think Ben Affleck is. I think arguably, I think a lot of people would agree that he's a good Batman. I don't think that's not.
I'm sorry. Michael Keaton's still Batman and Bruce Wayne. Like Michael Keaton played it fucking great.
Sure, yeah, he's a great Batman.
But
my favorite Batman is still the animated series Batman, the one.
Oh
from
yeah,
all the video
animated
games
series is top. You can't beat the animated series.
Like
anything animated. That's okay. That's one thing that DC has on top of Marvel every step of the way is their animated series. Their animated series is fucking awesome. It's great. There's character development. There's actual fucking story. And then their movies come out, and I just want to fucking kill myself.
Like, did you like Wonder Woman?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, neither did I. But see, that's because they tried to do Marvel, and same with Aquaman. Even Aquaman, Aquaman might have been
the only one I can stand.
Really, because that one's the most Marvel out of all of them. That's probably why.
It's funny. No, I don't even like it. It's the only one I can stand for. It's not even in the perspective of what the story's being told. I only can stand it. How do I describe it? Even though the actor's in it, again, not going to tell the actor. It's not the actor's fucking fault.
Okay.
But the writing is at least not as, I don't know how to fucking describe it. The writing there isn't as not desolate, but I guess boring. That's the best way to describe it.
I think that's most fucking superhero movies. Marvel's
origin stories are stupid.
Marvel's really cheesy and inconsistent. They'll throw quips around and make jokes in the middle of very serious moments. So it's really bizarre.
That does bug me sometimes. But Spider-Man's supposed to do that. So when Spider-Man does it, I fully fucking understand it. And Spider-Man as Peter Parker was also supposed to have quippy lines. Like Peter Parker himself didn't meet Mary Jane or Gwen until he went to college, and his quippiness is about him. It's not just Spider-Man, but him outside of the mask. He really was a quippy person. He was quick-witted and was always charming and nice. So that's something Marvel needs to bring a little bit more back. They need to bring that a little bit more back outside of the spider suit. And I gotta give it to him.
Tom Holland's funny.
Tom Holland's funny. He's great. He's the best Spider-Man they've ever have for live action so far.
I agree. For live action, yeah.
Oh, fucking amazing. I love it. I love how they introduced him in his, was it Far Away From Home? Whichever one the fucking first one is for him.
Civil
where he's still
War?
in high school. No, where he's still in high school after Civil War.
Homecoming.
Yeah. So in Homecoming, I was generally pleased with that. They didn't redo his origin story. Fucking thank God. I'm tired of seeing Ben Parker die.
I'm glad that they skipped it this time around.
Yeah.
Especially and it makes sense. It makes sense in the context of the Marvel Cinematic Universe where so much shit has already happened. You can just Tony Stark finding this Spider Kid, after months of him already doing it, that makes sense.
Yes.
It works. It works so well in the MCU, the way they've done it. I want to see that.
I want to see the new one. I'm looking forward to the new Spider-Man. But
I'm
Spider-Man's
curious.
always going to be my top. I love Spider-Man.
Spider-Man is Spider-Man, Batman, Superman are my favorite superheroes.
Batman used to be my favorite for the longest time. But like, it's definitely Spider-Man. No matter what, I have to give it to Nightwing. I love Raven in general, but overall, again, Sack Shock's definitely on my top tier for the DC. Well, DC side, he's not really DC, but DC side.
Right.
And who fuck? I have their comic right over there now. I can't remember their goddamn name. Hawkeye. Hawkeye. I loved his comics. Hawkeye's comics are always interesting.
Cool.
So I don't know, like some things in MCU bother the fuck out of me, and it really bugs the shit out of me. And I'll see it and I'll be like, it's okay. It's a movie. It's their own thing. Just it's separate, and I have to like separate myself. And then the same thing happens in DC, but it's just like they like push the envelope for some reason on certain things, and it just drives me fucking nuts. And more than anything, I hate the color grading, and I hate the story arcs they do, because they arc it either too soon, too late, or it's just doesn't fucking make sense because they have like 6 stories in one goddamn movie.
I think that was probably the biggest problem with Batman v Superman Ultimate Edition is like you can tell like the studio is like we need to set up our universe, so you're gonna shove all this shit in and you're gonna have to make it work. And Zach's like, I gotta do it.
Fuck
So
that. He should have stood up and been like, this has to be 2 movies at least. There's no way to do it in one.
Well, with the 4-hour Justice League, like all those characters, maybe except for like I think Aquaman doesn't get as much attention as like the Flash, and especially Cyborg. Cyborg gets like a full fucking arc in that movie.
That Justice League movie is not Justice League. That was Cyborg featuring 3 other superheroes that all look like they're covered in mud and shit.
Jesus Christ, you're such a petty little fucking bitch.
You know, I heard the best thing ever. When you're watching a DC Universe movie and the person's hair is supposed to be red and it's brown because of your color grading, you're doing it wrong.
Her hair, like Lois Lane's hair, looks red to me.
I'm talking about in Aquaman and Lois Lane, their hair, like their color grading is so fucking bad. It's just insane. I don't know who the fuck Zack Snyder thinks he is, but it's broad daylight. Make it dark. What? Why? Because it'll look edgy. Okay. And then wash mud on the screen. It looks like we're in dusk. Yeah, I want that every shot. I want it to look like it's dusk. So how can we have a lapse of time? We don't. So a movie that takes place within several days looks like it takes place in one night.
I definitely didn't get that feeling while watching.
Get it all the time.
I've watched Justice League twice now, and I have not got that impression. It was really
you're just dick riding. Keep riding the dick.
It was really easy to follow. He had all this time. He had all the time in the world to like do what he wanted with it. So like the pacing's good. It's like watching a mini series instead of a movie.
It's like watching a piece of shit get ground down into a mini series.
All right. You want to see?
I will dog it every state. Just you will not. Like, sorry, if there's a good DC movie, I will say it's good.
I mean, the movies outside of the Snyderverse, like, I'm not like Suicide Squad had its moments. Wonder Woman had some cool choreography going on. And then Aquaman, I liked Aquaman. Out of all the non-Zack Snyder ones, I liked Aquaman. Yeah. Aquaman was fun.
There's one other DC movie that's on my mind. We all know Green Lantern's dog shit, so we don't even have to go there. Like,
Watchmen, that one doesn't even count.
We all know Watchmen is fucking amazing.
I'm glad. Like, I think it's really good. A lot of people would disagree. A lot of people think it's a terrible movie, but
Watchmen's
I really like.
One of the best. Like, it's like what I expect for a good DC movie, and it's what I expected from a good movie in general. And I loved it. I loved every bit of it.
That's really bizarre that you can love Watchmen and hate all of like Zack Snyder's other films.
I don't know what's the difference between then. I don't know if he like within like 3 years, he hit his fucking head on the sidewalk and went retarded. But something about Watchmen was done correctly, and I can't ever fucking pin my finger on it because I'm so enthralled with the story every goddamn step of the way.
What about 300?
300 is a decent story. Like, I love the movie for the most part. What drove me nuts was the color grading, because it was just dark the whole way through, even during the day. And I understand what the point of the movie.
I think that color grading works for that movie because it
It
feels
does.
like for like Watchmen and 300, because 300 it's like it's supposed to be like this epic, and I feel like the color grading and like the lighting, the way it looks, it almost makes it look
Mythological.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I fully
what
agree.
about Sucker Punch?
I didn't like Sucker Punch. I don't like it one bit. V for Vendetta is my favorite still. Like,
I don't think Zack Snyder did V for Vendetta.
didn't he?
I'll look it up, but I'm pretty sure that's not a Zack Snyder film.
No, it's not. It's not a Zack Snyder. Either way, V for Vendetta is still fucking amazing.
It is a good movie. I like it. But it's not a Zack Snyder movie.
DC. It's technically DC.
Oh, interesting.
It's a dystopia based on a 1988 DC limited series.
Interesting. Yeah, no, I liked it. It was a good movie.
So it's not DC, but it is DC. But yeah.
Yeah.
Their animated series, like Batman Year One, fucking great. I loved like seeing that early age Batman.
I've heard they're good. I've never really watched any of them.
I heard
that Apocalypse was garbage.
I think I watched that one, but I don't know.
I get it's the one where they kill off like all the superheroes. They weren't making enough money off their animated films, so they killed everyone off so they could essentially end their animated films.
Yeah, no, everyone was pissed because they were just killing them off, but I liked Apocalypse. I thought it was different.
It's fucking edgier than any of the Zack Snyder films.
Oh fuck yeah, it is, but it's written properly.
I think there's some people that would disagree with you, but
they're fucking dumb.
Well, anybody who disagrees with you is dumb.
Oh, you know which actual animated series is it's overrated but yet underrated? Batman Beyond.
Oh, yeah, I really like Batman Beyond.
I know.
I watched like the first season. I never got around to watching the second or third seasons, but then I watched the movie, and the movie was really good.
The movie's so fucking good.
Yeah,
it's underrated, but it's so overrated at the same time. It's one of the few where it's like annoying to deal with.
In every Batman game where they have a Batman Beyond suit, like that's the suit I mob through like most of the game is the Batman Beyond suit. Like it looks so cool, especially in Arkham Knight. I think it's the coolest version of that suit I've ever seen.
So are you looking forward to the Batman?
I am looking forward to the Batman. We reacted to that a few months ago.
I'm a little like, I'm still skeptical, but I'm still like ready because it actually looks like a real Batman movie. Like and it's not some fucking mid-arc. It's actually got different villains, and I'm looking forward to seeing a different side to this. And it's supposed to be way darker and a lot more adult, so it should be nice to see that.
Yeah.
And then Michael Keaton, there's rumors that Michael Keaton is doing a Batman movie.
DC is like pretty open about this idea of like a DC multiverse, like the comic books. Like, yeah, Michael Keaton, Ben Affleck, Christian Bale, all of these guys exist at the same time, and
it shows him.
Like we could have
DC has confirmed Michael Keaton will once again don the cowl as Batman.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
I will fucking lose my shit to see that.
Would we ever get like a Tim Burton? I'd like it to be Tim Burton.
That would be cool. That would be really fucking cool.
That would be cool.